Harvest time. Makes me think of autumn. Makes me think of that third Saturday in November when the Buckeyes take on Michigan again. You know, especially hits home when I found some of these chestnuts, which are actually pretty closely related to Buckeyes. Now, you're probably thinking, that's a substantial emotional investment to get involved in this big-time football game. What would happen to me in the unlikely event the Buckeyes lost? Which is, as I said, unlikely given that they've won the last 6 in a row, thank you very much. But in that case, that unlikely case, you know, it is a shattering experience, and I'm here to tell you that it's manageable. Now, you're English. What could you possibly know about the experience of losing a big-time football game? Well, as it happens, earlier this year I had a chance to do some field research on just that topic. There was this big thing going on, and it was called the World something, the World Cup. All right, so on a scale of 1 to 10, how important is this game, England v Germany?
This is 10, really. Top of the game. This should be the final.
Should be 10. 10, definitely. Okay. 10. All right.
10. Easily 10. This is like the biggest football.
Definitely 10. Biggest game of my life.
So 20.
20. Yeah. Wow. Okay.
-6.
-6. Why would he say that?
Because Wales aren't playing.
Oh, I bet he got beat up a lot as a child. Anyhow, maybe we can just agree that, at least for England, it was an important game. But to be a real heartbreaker, it's got to have one of those iconic, memorable moments. And I think it did. Wow. I can see how that one would hurt England fans. That was pretty bad. But it's nothing compared to what I'm going to show you next, so please bear with me while I take you through the most horrific event in history of Ohio State football. Let's turn the clock back to 1991.
Averaging just under 38 on 44 kicks this year. Nice high kick, got a little wind under it. And it runs Howard back. Look at that. Oh, my goodness. One man. Goodbye. Hello, Heisman.
I caught a pose here that seems kind of familiar. Huh?
Okay, freeze it right there. That is the moment of maximum horror for Buckeye fans. That sickening little laugh. And that pose. What is that pose anyway? This is the Heisman Trophy. It goes to America's best football player. Believe me, every kid in America wants to get one of these trophies. That was the Heisman Trophy pose. It's what Americans do to celebrate life's little victories. It should be a happy thing. But for me, every one of those moments is ruined, thanks to Desmond Howard. You know, you see it all the time. In print, on TV, everywhere. And I have to say, even when friends, family, people I like do it, I don't like them so much.
We'll let him have a victory lap this morning.
He deserves it.
Michael Steele, you have got to be very pleased about what happened, not only in Virginia, but especially New Jersey. What happened?
Assume the Heisman position.
Oh,
Yeah, baby.
I told
There
you.
Seems kind of familiar.
Assume the Heisman position.
Yeah, baby.
Seems kind of familiar.
Assume the Heisman position.
Yeah, baby.
Seems kind of familiar.
Assume the Heisman position.
Yeah, baby.
Seems kind of familiar.
Assume the Heisman position.
Yeah, baby.
Wow, that is still tough to watch. But that is as bad as it gets for Buckeye fans. And if you can make it through that, well, then you're ready. You can handle the worst possible scenario for the third Saturday in November. So that's a good thing. I think you're ready. But wait, I've got one more piece of insurance for you. This is my genuine imitation Buckeye necklace. Think of them as worry beads. That's what people in Ohio do. This time of year, you'll find people all over Ohio rubbing their nuts for good luck. So, I think that means you're ready. For that third Saturday in November, let's bring it on.